So I wanted to do a quick dive into Silverwolf's kit and talk a little bit about why she may be good for your account. If you're free to play like me, and you haven't gotten lucky, let's get into it. Silverwolf is a quantum nihility character. Her main thing is that she'll be able to add an elemental weakness to an enemy that the enemy is not natively weak to, based on the elements that are currently in your team. So if you're running a triple fire team and you have Silverwolf on your team and you use her skill, depending on if that enemy has already a quantum weakness, she'll add only fire, because you only have 3 fire units in your team. So that makes her very good for, in my opinion, if you're going to be free to play and you don't really have as many units. Like I do, I don't really have that many units, so I think Silverwolf might be able to really help my account. You know what I'm saying? Push through some content where I don't really have the breaking potential with certain units, like ice, for example, since I don't really have an ice breaker. Silverwolf can actually implant weaknesses like wind or imaginary for me, where I can go ahead and use Welt or Don Heng now in situations where I probably previously couldn't due to, you know, them not being weak to imaginary or wind. So keep that in mind with Silverwolf as well. I do think Luocha will be a very good character as well, but I do think if you are going to be playing the game and trying to push content very far, or trying to push content very fast and do as much damage or do big damage, I think Silverwolf will be very good for you, because not only will she be applying that elemental weakness, she'll also be reducing the resistance of that attack type by 20%, and an additional 18% if you max out her Eidolons, or 17.2% if you're just maxing her skill out, which can also be increased by 5% due to her trace here. And then with her other trace, Inject, you can go ahead and increase the duration of her weakness implant by 1 turn. And then with Generate, you're able to increase the duration of the bugs. You may be asking, what are her bugs? Her bugs are reduce attack, reduce defense, and reduce speed. And yes, this reduced defense should stack with her ultimate, which is also going to reduce defense by 53% here. So you're going to get quite a bit of defense reduction as well as elemental resistance on the enemy. So this will allow you to go ahead and hit for big numbers and big damage for multiple turns, not just 1 turn or 2 turns, multiple turns. At least 3 or 4 turns you'll be hitting for big damage, and damage that you normally would not have been hitting if you didn't have Silverwolf on your team. For those reasons alone, I think that Silverwolf will be a very good pickup, as well as her technique, which you can use outside of battle. Being that in the Forgotten Hall, you can use this as well to break enemies that that elites spawn alongside them like mobs. So you can immediately attack the enemy, and entering battle, you ignore their weakness type and reduce the toughness of all enemies. So even if the enemies aren't natively weak to quantum, her technique is going to reduce that toughness bar of the enemies, and any enemy that is broken in this way will trigger the quantum weakness break effect, which will reduce their action by 20%, as well as give them like a DOT, and I believe when you hit them again, they take even more damage from that DOT. So pairing her with a character like Welt will allow you to slow beyond control. And I'm talking about slow, and even more slow in the beginning, especially if you can build up Welt's ultimate really quickly in the beginning and get his ultimate up, and then now you can push them back even further from the beginning of the fight. For those reasons alone, again, I think Silverwolf would be a very good pickup. I'll definitely be trying to pick her up. I'll also be trying to pick up Luocha, because I didn't go for Zila, or I didn't go for Jingwan, or I'm probably not going to go for Jingwan. I may pull a little bit to try and get Ting Yun, but other than that, I really want to get Luocha, Silverwolf, and Blade when he eventually drops. Let me know in the comments what y'all want to get. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all did find this video helpful, or this video did kind of, you know, maybe change your mind a little bit about Silverwolf if you weren't already decided, or if you decided you're gonna just hold off on Luocha and get Silverwolf for now, maybe hop on Luocha train on the rerun, definitely drop a like. I would greatly appreciate it. And I do like to make gameplay videos. I like to make little guide videos like this that aren't too long, little bite-sized things that people can just, you know, digest really quick. And then the gameplay videos is where I really want to get, you know, the real meat and potatoes of the soup. You know what I'm saying? I really want to. I like, me personally, I just like to watch gameplay. That's why I really want to post gameplay. Again, thank y'all for watching. This for CTO, or y'all can call me Core, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.